Hi, everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope that you're doing fine and I hope that you had a good day. So, without wasting much of your time, I'm just going to share the screen right now. Okay, so first off, you just log in using the aplusstudent.com. You input your email and your password, and then you click on your name. So, we'll log in here. Okay, so click on your name. This is where you find the names. Just scroll down to wherever your name is. You click on it, and then you move on to language art. Then you find the grade that you are working on, which is grade 3. And yesterday we had irregular past tense. So we're just going to continue from where we stopped because we didn't complete that lesson. So we'll just complete that today. So yeah, this is irregular past tense. Hi, Joseph. I just saw your message. Hi, Joseph. How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing fine. Okay. So, if you can see the screen, we completed the first three, and yeah, we have to complete the fourth ones left. Okay. So we have set two. So we'll start from the set two. Okay. Okay, just to refresh your memory, we need to remember what we did yesterday. Should in case you didn't join us yesterday and you cannot remember what it was all about, okay? So we said that most verbs are regular in the past tense, okay? That means you follow a rule, add ed or add d to get the past tense form of the verb. So now most verbs are regular, they follow the rule, and for the rule you need to add ed or d to get the past tense form out. But the one that we're doing today is the irregular past tense, and they do not follow any rule. Instead, you just have to remember the past tense form of those verbs. Okay, they do not follow any certain rule. They do not have any certain rule that says, okay, this is what you do, right? That's it. Okay, so for example, we have the puppy grew quickly. So it doesn't say like the puppy growed because grow is like the present tense and it doesn't add like ed to that to make it the past tense. Okay, it doesn't say growed, it says grew. Okay, so the puppy grew quickly. So grew now is the irregular past tense of grow because we cannot say growed. Okay, that's the thing. We cannot add ed to like the main verb. We can only say grew. Okay, so that's basically it when it comes to like the irregular past tense. So we're having like the form and use the irregular past tense set 2. Okay, hi everybody. Hi Bosse. Hi Daily. Nice to see you guys here today. Okay. So we have this example here. It says Daniel dashed a stone into the lake. So Daniel threw a stone into the lake. So now true is what? True is irregular past tense. So true is the irregular past tense. Okay. And what is the regular? Hi Joseph. What's the regular term for the true? It's going to be true. Okay, so this is like the present tense, true. Now, true is the present tense. And to write like the past tense of true, you cannot say trod with ed. No. Instead, you can only say true. And this is correct. So this is irregular. Now, you have to note that some verbs, they do not work with the ed thing, so you cannot use ed in them. Just like true and true. This is a typical example. Also, we have no. No is present tense. And if you need to write the past tense, it's going to be new. Okay? So this is the irregular past. You cannot say node with ed. No? Not all verb work with the ed format or the d format. Okay? But then when you have cook, cook is present, right? And if you need to write the past tense of cook, is going to be cooked. See? Past tense. And this is the regular past tense. Okay? Okay. When you have swim, if you wanna this is the present. If you want to write the past tense, you're gonna say swam. You cannot say swimmed. Nah, you cannot do that. You can only say swam. So you see, there are verbs that do not follow the rules of having ed or d. No way, they cannot have that. And you just have to be able to remember that some of the verbs are different, they have their own pattern, and you try to remember the pattern of those verbs. Okay, so now we have Mimi dashed the bus into town. So Mimi rode the bus into town. So rode here is the past tense. So ride is the present, but you cannot say ride with d. You cannot say this. You cannot say, you cannot add d to ride. You cannot say rided. No way. It's not correct. You can only say rod if you want to write the past tense. So you can only say rod. Okay, so when you say rod, it is suitable and it makes it a perfect sentence. Okay, so that's basically it, everybody. Now we'll move on to some more examples before we go to the test for this one. Now we have the glove dashed onto the floor. So the glove fell. Okay, you know that fell is the past tense of fall. So you cannot say fault with ed. No, you can only say fell. And then the next one say flowers grew in the red pot. So grew, yeah, you cannot say growed. All right, so that's how it works. And then the boy dashed the balloon string. Now held. Okay, so it's like this: held, past tense, and then hold is present tense. So you cannot say holded like this with ed. No, you cannot say that. You can only say held. So that's basically it. Now we'll move on to the test. Okay, let's go to the test. So now it says complete the sentence with the verb in the past tense, right? So if you know the answer, you can send your answers on the chat. Okay, that's it. Now the door just opened. Are you gonna say the door just blow or blew open? Blew open. Okay, thanks, Glendy. Oh, that should be Jordan, right? Yeah, thanks, Jordan. So yeah, blew. So it blew open. Now, the show dashed before we got there. Okay, blew. Okay. Now, is it began or begin? The show began or begin? Is it gonna be begin or began? Which one? To begin? No. You guys sure? Is begin? So began, yes. So we have began, okay? It is began because began is what the past tense. Now, Sarah dashed away her old mail. Sarah dashed away her old mail. Is it true or true? True. Okay. So she threw away her old mail. Now, Mimi dashed the bus into town. Mimi dashed the bus into town. Rod, okay? Okay. Yes, the first one was true. Now we have Rod. Okay. Thank you everybody for your answers. So we have Rod now. Okay. So we're gonna click on Rod. Okay. Yes, thanks guys. Okay. Now you dashed so much over the summer. You grew or you grow? Is it going to be you grew so much over the summer or you grow over so much over the summer? So which one is it? So is it gonna be grew? Okay, everybody says one. Grew. Okay. Mm-hmm. Perfect. So I'm sure that we are all getting it now. The boy dashed the balloon string. Now the boy held or hold the balloon strings. Held or hold. Held or hold. Mm-hmm. So is it held? Okay. Okay, so that's everything for this particular test. Okay, that's just all you need to do. So, if you have not done this test before, you should try to finish up this test. Okay, try to finish if you've not done it before. Then we will go back to the next one. It says form and use the irregular past tense set 3. Okay, so this is the set 3 now. We have some example. The Bulls dash for the third year in a row. So one, when you have one, you have one, It is win. Okay. So the present is win. The past is won. And then we have dog. The dog dug a hole for his bone. So it is dog and dig. Okay. Then we have one also. Then we have during the parade, people rang bells. So rang is what? Pass, rang, and then ring. Then Lester drove carefully in the storm. So drove, drive. And then I wrote a secret message for my sister. Wrote, past tense of what? Write. So we have wrote, to answer this lesson or know everything you need to know about the irregular past tense. Okay? Yes, so that's it. Okay, so we check next if we have some more. We have dog drove. Okay, so we'll just move on to the test now. Okay, so now send in your answers as usual. So we dash the rock out of our garden. So we dig or we dug. Is it going to be we dug or we dig? Dog. Okay. So we dug. Mm-hmm. Then the artist dash the nearby lake. Drew or draw? Which one is gonna be the answer? Is it gonna be drew or draw? Okay. Drew or draw? Mm-hmm. So drew. Okay. So now we have the person who dashed the contest got $100. So is it win or won? Is it win or won? The person who dashed the contest got $100. One. Okay. One. Okay. Yes. Good. During the parade, people dash bells. So we had this in our tutorial. So it was rang. Now, mom dashed to bring milk at the store. Is it mom forget or forgot? Mm-hmm. So is it forgot? Okay. So mom forgot. Now we have Rina dash while Eric read the map. So is it Rina drive or drove? Drive or drove? or drove. Now, the little girl dashed her name. Wrote or write? So what's it? Is it um wrote or write? So wrote her name. Okay. Thank you everyone for your answers. We will move on with the next set. Okay. So this is everything about it. Okay. Form and use the irregular past tense. That's all. Okay. So we'll move on to the next one. So we go to the set 4 now. Okay. So now the set 4 is what? It says that some verbs are irregular in the past tense. That means you don't follow a rule. Instead, you must remember the past tense form. So Alex bought a gift. Bought is the irregular past tense form of buy because you do not say buyed. Nah, you don't say buyed like this. You do not say buyed. Nah, you do not say buyed. No way. But you say bought. So when you say but is the correct past tense. So we have but and then think. The verb to think is irregular. The past tense form is thought. So yeah, when we have think, thoughts. For example, I thought about you today, right? You cannot say I thinked. No, you cannot say I think about you today. It's going to be I thought about you today. Okay? That's like the best answer. I thought about you today. All right, so have you thought more about the story you're writing? So thoughts, past tense, right? Okay. Have you thought about it? So yeah, that's what it is. All right, so let's move on to see some more examples. My family dash Westminster was a great city to visit. So my family thought that Westminster was a great city to visit. Right? So let's go to next. So I dash a book to read on the train. So I brought. Okay. So for brought is going to be for brought is what it is bring them brought. Okay? Bring them brought. So that's it. When you bring something, the past tense is what? Brought. Then at the beach, the girls caught a small crab. So caught is the past tense of what? Catch. Okay? So catch. When you catch something, present. Then when you caught it, past tense. So yeah. So let's move on to the test now. Okay. Everyone send in your answers as we move to the test. Mr. Wagner dash us about the river near our town. Is it teach or taught? Teach or taught? Did he teach or he taught? So let's see your answers. Let me check your answer. So is it gonna be teach or taught? So what's your answers here? Taught. Okay. Yes. So the past tense of teach is taught. So yes, taught. That's perfect. Thanks for your answers. Okay. Now, Brenna dash the bird and put it safely into the cage. Cut or catch or cut? Catch or cut? Mm, cut. Okay. We have so many answers from Dennis and Daly. Thank you. So it's gonna be cut. Nina dashed soup to her sick friend. Nina what? Dashed soup to her sick friend. Is it bring or brought? Brought or bring? Is it bring or brought? So brought. Stephen dashed about what he wanted to do over the summer. Stephen thought or think about what he wanted to do over the summer. Was it? Is it thought or think? Thought or think? So thoughts. Okay, thoughts. We dash boots to wear in the snow. We buy or we bought boots to wear in the snow. Buy or bought. So is it buy or bought? We have bought. Okay. Everybody says bought. All right. We have Mrs. Dorsey dash them about volcanoes. So is it teach or taught them about volcanoes? So is what taught them about volcanoes. Okay. Then Marvin dashed his dog a bone, bought his dog a bone. Right? So yeah, my family dash. So it was like, okay, so yeah, Westminster was a great city to visit. So my family thoughts. Okay. So this one is going to be words. Thoughts. Mm-hmm. One. Okay, everyone. So this is what you do. Okay, that's how you do it. If you've not finished this test, you have to try to go finish it up. It's very easy. Okay, as long as you know what to do, then it's very simple and easy. All right. So that's it. We'll move on to the last one now. Okay, the set five. So we'll move on to the last one. So as we go into different sets, it teaches us like new pattern or new words and its past tense. Okay, so we have spoke. So we have speak, spoke, then met. So we have meet, and then we have met. We do not have meted. Okay, so no, we have meet and met. Then we have next broke. Okay, break and broke. So when you break, it is broke. So yeah. Now Zoe wore her boot. So wore is irregular past tense of wear. So we have wear and wore. Okay. So this is how it's done. We have like just new words right now in the sets five. Okay. By Dennis. So we have fed, feed and fed. So feed, then fed. Then we have met. Okay, we have shot. Okay, shoot and shot. Okay, this one is shoot. Shoot is the present, and then shot. All right. So and shot. So that's basically it. We have the same. Okay, et. When you have it, it's going to be et. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the test now. Okay, this is the last, so let's finish this test. Okay, Tana and I dashed at the library to do our homework. Is it meet or met? Meet or met? So did they meet or they met? What's your answer, everybody? Met. Okay, so they met at the library. Yes, met. And then Monica does red shoes to match her red purse. Wear or wore? Did she wear or she wore it? So she wore. Okay. So we have wore. Now, after the game, I dash a big meal with my team. I eat or I ate. I eat a big meal with my team or I ate. Okay? Ate. Dash the ball into the basket. I shoot or shot. I shoot or shot. Which one? Shot or shoot? Shot. The mayor dashed at the gathering. Speak or spoke? The mayor what? Spoke or speak? Spoke or speak? Spoke. Mm-hmm. So we have spoke. And then the farmer dashed the chickens. Is it fed or feed? So do you have fed or do you have feed? Is it fed? Fed. Okay, good job, everybody. I'm sorry that I dashed your toy. I break or I broke. I'm sorry that I dashed your toy. I break or I broke. Is it break or broke? Break or broke? Break or broke? Did I break or did I? I'm sorry that I broke your toy or I'm sorry that I break your toy. So which is the answer here? Broke or break? So we have broke. Okay, so the next one says, I dashed to do my homework before dinner. I chose or I choose. Now send in your answer for choose or chose. Is it choose or chose? Which of them? One or two? Did you chose or you choose? Chose. Perfect. So that's it. Now we when they dashed, they shook hands. So when they met, they shook hands. And then he dashed glasses to help him see. He what? He wore glasses or wear glasses? He wore glasses or wear glasses? Wore or wear glasses? Okay. So everybody, that's basically it, and that's what this test is all about. Okay, you just need to follow the pattern. All right. Once you follow the pattern, that's it. You're going to get your answers. So we have war for this one, right? So you have to follow the pattern. Okay, it just has a particular pattern. Remember that it says what's for irregular. You just have to remember them. They do not have ed or d to them. So obviously you don't have that. Okay, if you've not done the test this particular lesson, you have to try to finish this chapter if you've not done it already. Okay, this is very easy, and once you're done it's going to show completed, so you should get completed in this ones. Okay, do you have questions? Do you have any questions? If you do not have questions, just type no on the chat. Do you have any questions? If you have none, just say no. Any questions? No questions. Okay. No questions. All right, that's perfect. I'm glad that you do not have any questions. So, we are going to meet again on Friday. Okay? We're going to meet on Friday. Do have a good night, everyone, and see you on Friday. Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone.